Great morning. Great Eats and Healthy Living. It's AC with AC Artificial. Good morning, my love. Good morning. How's everybody doing out there? Keisha Terry, what's going on? What's going on? I did call your whole government name right. Yeah, so Great Eats and Healthy Living. It's AC with AC Art of Food, and I am bringing you today's HealthFUL Tip Live around 9:45. So HealthFUL Tip Live is pretty much a segment that I do every single day at around 9:45, just to bring a little bit of helpful information that you may not have otherwise known, and you may have known, but it's just to kind of, reiterate it so we can do better and live a more healthful life. So thank you guys so much for joining. Queen of More. All right now. Brianna Nichols. Brian, what's going on, Brian? All right, look at all this BHS people. All right, College Park. Selwyn, how you doing, hon? Everybody, Queen of More. Yes. So thank you guys for joining. Again, this is your HealthFUL Tip Live at 9:45. And I toggle, just in case you guys, I was here, I wasn't here yesterday. I toggle between my AC Art of Food Abstract Spice Facebook page. So make sure you check that out over on Facebook. And that's also where we do our test kitchen lives on Thursdays. But the HealthFUL Tip Live, I'll, toggle back and forth. And today's HealthFUL Tip is about your thyroid. I know you probably heard about hyperthyroidism or a thyroid period, but that pretty much is located here in your neck, and it regulates your energy levels, okay? So we've talked about the heart, we've talked about lung health and everything, but your thyroid is what regulates, the whole mood, your metabolism, your body temperature, your heart rate, your blood pressure, all that good stuff. So it's very, very imperative that you keep that in line, okay? And there are certain things that you can kind of notice that's going on with you that may be an indicator or precursor to the fact that you may have some issues with your thyroid, or hypothyroidism, as it's also called scientifically. So if you notice that, you're kind of sluggish, I like if my chakra is off, okay? You don't feel aligned, dryness, can be a symptom or a sign of that. Constipation, weight gain, inflammation, your joints and everything. You may be having issues that way. And what you need to do is incorporate foods. Like, obviously, if your energy levels and everything are down, exercise. It's great. You don't have to spend 2.5 hours, in the gym, but, a simple 30 minutes a day can, help with that. But also there are foods, and the foods that you need to focus on are those ones that are very, very potent in selenium and iodine. Okay, so some foods that are selenium dense. You have your brown rice, you have your grains, a lot of your beans, your legumes, mushrooms, even lentils, oatmeal, spinach. Those are the things that you want to go ahead and incorporate in your diet and in your meal. Now, when it comes to the iodine, I know the first thing a lot of people think about is like that table salt. And, AC Art of Food is a strong proponent for sea salt or kosher salt, because of the less refined process that it goes through, because that table salt is not for you. But there are other essential ways to get your iodine other than from that table salt. Okay, so table salt, leave it alone. We don't want no parts of that. So the foods that you can really focus on are your sea vegetables and your seaweed, sea moss. That's a big thing now, but sea moss, I'm telling you, it may be new to some of you guys, but sea moss has been around for eons, okay? So sea moss is very, very potent, actually, in more than just iodine. It has over 97 minerals that the body needs. So it's almost like sea moss in and of itself is a multivitamin, and you're good, okay? So don't despair, don't ignore the sea moss, focus. Don't ignore the sea moss importance. It is very, very important. They have capsules that you can take it in if you don't want to go through the process of getting it, forming, letting it soak overnight and putting it in a high power blender and making the sea moss gel. That's, a good way to do it. The little the seaweed sheets, those are good. I really, really like those. Okay. Seaweed is also found in your sushi. Awesome. I love sushi. Okay. So also other ways that you can get your iodine in. You have You have your like baked potatoes. Prunes are also good, and prunes are also good for digestion, because one of the key issues that people with an off thyroid have is constipation. So prunes are definitely going to get you moving in that direction. But they are also very, very potent in iodine. You also have your canned tuna, your beans, like your navy beans, black-eyed peas, y'all. Come on. They're not just good, they're good for you, like that abstract spice. But, I digress. Anywho, shrimp is also very potent in iodine. However, is that thunder? Is that what I just heard? Okay, sorry. It's a little loud. Okay, shrimp is also very potent in iodine. However, you want to watch that, and you want to get that in moderation because of the fat content that is in shrimp. Shrimp is extremely high in fat content. It's good, and it's got that iodine, but just, manage it a little bit better than that, okay? And then cranberries. Cranberries are also good. So a lot of times you may see people, that have like the bulging eyes. Now that is an issue and an indicator of thyroid issues. And I know people have seen it, somebody's auntie with high blood pressure, something like that. That's their thyroid is off. And in the case of this, it's called thyroid eye disease. And what happens, the body is a crazy, beautiful machine. What happens is that your immune system mistakenly starts to attack the fatty tissue and the muscle behind the eye. And it starts to leave like scar tissue, and it gets inflamed. So when you see like the bulging eyes, that's an indicator that someone is suffering from issues with their thyroid. Okay, but it can be treated. Like I said, with foods, obviously medication is there, but what I'm here to bring you with the HealthFUL Tip Live at 9:45, and just period with ACR to food is medicine, and bringing you a vessel to where you can adapt that instead of immediately jumping to the doctor. That's not to dispel that anything that a doctor or a physician would say. You would definitely need to speak with a physician before you take on any type of food and, focused on that. Or eliminating something from your diet, especially if you're on medication, because it can have counter effects on that, and you don't want any other additional issues than that's going to hinder you from your healthful journey. Okay, so make sure you do that. But it's very, very important that these foods that I have listed to you guys, go back guys, and check out some of the other ones that I've talked about. I think it's about 19 HealthFUL Tip Lives now that's going on. So it's definitely something that you can benefit from. But selenium, just remember, selenium and iodine are key in attacking and ridding thyroid issues or hyperthyroidism. But there are other issues with that, other types of thyroidism too. But those are the main things. If you get those in your diet, you're good. Graves' disease, yeah, see? So, absolutely. And it's different like levels of Graves' disease. So food, it is thy medicine. I'm telling you no lies. Absolutely no lies. So this has been your HealthFUL Tip Live around 9:45. Be sure tonight, guys. Tonight, I'm here on IG telling you guys. Tonight's Test Kitchen Thursday chat. I will be chatting it up with Nikki Carthon from Hey Sugarfoot. Okay. She is now a celebrity artist. She has done a viral sketch of our Madam President, Kamala Harris, and we are so excited about that. And you guys would want to come in on this chat. We promise not to keep it long, but I'm also going to do a review. Right now it's on tea. And some of you guys, with the tea, just the different types of teas and how you may be thinking the tea is good and it ain't good for you. It's wrong for you, right? So come on back. And that's on ACR to Food Abstract Spice Facebook page, okay? Thank you guys so much. IG, you've been too kind. I appreciate it. This has been your HealthFUL Tip Live around 9:45 with AC of ACR to Food. Great Eats and Healthy Living. Make it a great Thursday. Talk to you guys later. Bye.